Okay, people, my phone keeps breaking down videos because it says I ran out of storage. But I'm gonna finish telling you this story now, yeah? So I come back to the hotel room, yeah? And I hear, and there is some young man who tries to get there together with me, and the guard blocks him, but I go to my room, yeah? And the next thing I know, I hear some voices yelling again at me, like from the outside, several male and one female. And the female voice sounds exactly like the voice of that woman who said that she's going to Gagauzia and she won't be there the whole weekend. Basically, she was saying that she will not be here in Kishinev until Monday, yeah? And she was lying because it's 99.99%. I'm absolutely certain it was her and it was her voice. I recognized it, people. And it seemed weird to me already that she said that she would drive for 1 hour, 1.5 hours to this Gagauzia part, which was supposed to be the southern part of Moldova, if she told me correctly. So people, an hour and a half seems weirdly a weird brief time to get there, yeah. But basically, I believe she did not drive nowhere. I believe she was there, yeah, because the voice sounded identical to hers, yeah. And they were yelling threats at me. They were saying I went to the police. They were saying that this way I would be simply a whore, and that way I'm a police whore, yeah, or something like that. That I will be a whore anyway, but that way I would be just suka. They said whore, suka. They used the Russian word. Simply, yeah, and this way I will be полицейская сука, police whore, yeah, etc. They went to the police to complain, blah blah blah, yeah, and they were saying that they're going to do things to me during the night. They knew about my disorder, they implied, yeah, and they said they're going to do things to me during the night, yeah, so that whenever I publish my videos in the morning, yeah, nobody's ever going to believe me. They're going to set me up, yeah, that only if I won't be sleeping, yeah, and they were threatening me physically to do things to me during my sleep. And people, I'm threatened, I'm scared, yeah. And the woman even, the man even confronted the woman, yeah. Why are you so stupid? Why are you what else did you say to her, yeah? And she was like, oh, I said nothing. I just splashed her with some water, yeah, with that same water, or something like that water, that same water, or whatever, that drink, that same drink, yeah. And people, it sounded like a criminal jargon they were talking on, yeah, I do not know, yeah. And I felt very helpless, I felt threatened again, yeah, but I was hyper tired. It was 3 a.m. at night, or about that. Yes, I went to sleep. I even opened the window. I said, to hell with this soul. I'm going to sleep or I'm going to die. Like let them kill me, let them rape me, let them torture me, let them cut my arms off or my limbs off. Yeah. I don't care. I need to sleep. Fuck. I just need to sleep. Whatever. I don't care. And I went to bed and I went to sleep. Yeah. In the morning, I woke up to feel pain in my right eye, yeah, because, oh, people, yeah, I made another mistake. I started making that video yesterday. I'm gonna put it online too. I wanted to tell her story yesterday, what they did to me before I went to sleep. And they were listening to it because it's perfectly audible. I could hear them, they could hear me, just the same, in the same audible way, yeah. So they were listening to me complaining, yeah. They knew I complained to the police, yeah. I tried to at least, yeah. And then I complained in the video. I'm not going to put it online. And they commented on that they were going to do things to me during that night, So if I upload some videos, yeah, I will be set up again that they will have their own video of how they tortured me in my nightly disorder, setting me up for something. But people, I did not manage to do that video yesterday. I'm going to put up, I'm actually going to publish whatever I had, yeah. I remember my brain was turning off, yeah. I was saying something in the middle of the phrase. I realized that I had no idea what I was saying, yeah, or if I was saying something that came from me or not, yeah. And I was scared. I thought, okay, I cannot do this. I need to sleep, yeah. And I went to bed, yeah. And to hear them threatening me, basically, yeah. And this morning I wake up, I have a sharp pain in my right eye. Yeah, so I do remember yesterday on video I mentioned how when I was in the police dormitory shelter, somebody hurt my eyes. Yeah, and one morning I remember I was saying how my eye was scratched to the extent that it was burning when I was trying to wash it. Yes, somebody hurt it, somebody hit it or something. Yeah, it was very. I could sense it physically, yeah, that somebody caused me eye trauma, yeah, with my right eye. I even mentioned the right eye. So today I wake up and it's my right eye that got hurt again, yeah. Somebody deliberately, intentionally, again, a different person now, yeah, hurt my right eye. Even you can see this small white place here on my eyelid where the makeup came off, yeah. It seems sharp white. It seems like there was some object that touched my eyelid in that specific place, removing the makeup, the makeup from that specific place in a sharper way than the makeup that came off naturally here, yeah. And the side hurts, yeah, the side is swollen, yeah, like this whole area is swollen and hurting somewhat, yeah, since I woke up. That's the first thing I registered physically, yeah. I feel bad, I feel nauseous, my head hurts, yeah. It was very heavy in the morning, it was very disoriented in the morning, yeah. I could not hear the sound of that woman vacuum cleaning. It was intolerable to me. I'm sorry I used the rude words, yeah, but it was intolerable, yeah. The light, the sound, the noise, whatever, yeah. So I don't know what they were doing to me during the night, yeah. And when I woke up, there were yet again some males there, like laughing, saying something again, yeah. It's not a safe place where I am. Anywhere. I don't even mean this hotel, yeah? I mean the whole country of Moldova. I mean the whole world for that matter, because like I don't seem to be able to find safety nowhere, people, yeah? I'm scared. So right now I have the keys for that woman, yeah? She took my money, 2000 lei, yeah, I have her keys. I do not want to meet that woman. I do not know what do I do, yeah? Because the police refuse to accept those keys, yeah? I did tell the police like part of the story, so at least I'm not gonna be guilty of anything with that, yeah. But the point is, I'm not gonna meet her again. I will not meet with that woman again. I will not meet with any of them again voluntarily, yeah. And because like I believe they tortured me during the night. I believe there was that woman involved. I believe she was one of the criminals who did wrong things, like against me. Like first I had the idea of leaving the keys for somebody to pass to her. Then this morning when I woke up, with this headache, trauma of my eye and feeling like that, like that I was grossly misused by a group of people, yeah. I even have the idea of throwing the fucking keys in a trash can, like throwing my money. I do not want my money back no more. Yeah, I lost a big chunk of money. That's relatively big money for me. That's 100 euros, yeah, that I lost on this, yeah. Fuck people, I'm just gonna throw away your keys in a dumpster, yeah? Just to show them that it's not normal to like steal from an innocent person. It's not normal to engage a clueless, innocent, helpless person, in some criminal scheme, yeah? To be hurting her physically, to be hurting her mentally, to be setting her up for some crimes, yeah? To be laughing this way, it's not a prank, it's not a joke, yeah? And whatever crimes they were trying to conceal, they did the opposite thing. They attracted attention to, I know, what they are, what they are doing, yeah? So, people, I know it's not the best or most ethical option. I'm gonna throw the fucking keys away in a dumpster, yeah? I'm not gonna see that money ever again, but I'm not gonna see that woman. I hope I'm not gonna meet that woman ever again, yeah? Or any of them, yeah? But the thing is that I understood I cannot rent a place here. I cannot rent an apartment here. I cannot find a job here either. Yeah, I have 2.5 high educations. I cannot find a job. Not because I am out of talent or out of skill or out of usefulness. Yeah, but because these people hate me. They won't hire me because they know that hiring me would give me a way to stay here. Yeah, you can stay on a work visa indefinitely. Yeah, and they don't want to hire me because they don't want me to have a way to stay in their country. It's like social harassment that's massive, like they all know. They know my face, they know who I am perfectly. Not every single person, I'm not talking about every single person, but the majority, many enough people, yeah. It seems like very many people, they know who I am, yeah. They want me out of their country, yeah. And anywhere I go to, I encounter the same situations, not just Moldova, yeah. Like anywhere I go to. They called me nothing but the problem. Well, they called me many things, yeah, but they called me the problem when they were torturing me in the US. They wanted me out of their country, yeah, to get rid of the problem, yeah, quote. And anywhere I was in, they were trying to get rid of me as a problem, yeah, some kind of problem. And I even heard here in Moldova, I heard somebody commenting on my nightly disorder and saying that's why they want to get rid of me. Yeah, the person actually said that's why they all want to get rid of her, yeah, because of my disorder thing, yeah, that's not my fault. That's basically supposed to be I'm supposed to be helped. I'm supposed to be researched at my own informed consent if I allow this. Yeah, I'm supposed to be provided the resources to live with this disability and cope somehow and be safe. Yeah. On the opposite, I have all the criminals attacking me. Everybody, from government structures to police structures to criminals to local petty criminals, thieves, rapists, and murderers. Yeah, to all the local fools and idiots, who walk the streets. Yeah, not just local, anywhere in this world, yeah. Everybody is attacking, like not everybody, but a lot of people, many people are attacking me, yeah. Very different people, yeah. From police to criminals to murderers to regular, like teenagers on the street, whoever, like their families, whatever, yeah. Like just some people I don't know, just people of very different demographics, yeah. Professions, demographics, affiliations, yeah. People of different nations, different national origins. Yeah, they attack me. And I just don't know why. Those people, like massively so determined to kill off one me simply because I have a disorder they find unusual. That was not researched, that's not known, yeah? That's not my fault. I don't use drugs, I don't use alcohol, I don't smoke, yeah, I don't use anything chemical, it's not my fault, yeah? I have some disorder. I don't even think I was born with this. I think somebody caused this onto me intentionally, yeah? And I cannot do anything with this, yeah? I'm helpless. And it renders me helpless every 24 hours. I am the one who's undergoing their crimes. I'm the one who's horrified every day of your life, every night of your life. I'm the one who's undergoing rapes, who's undergoing physical beatings, who's undergoing misuse, gross misuse of me, yeah? And I'm certain I don't know 90% of crimes committed over my body and over my life. I'm certain I do not know about 90% of those crimes that have been committed or are being committed now, yeah? And as people hate me, the victim, helpless, a helpless victim, yeah, they hate me. And they want me out. Where? Out of existence, out of this planet, yeah? I don't understand, yeah? Where I'm supposed to go? Mars, Venus, another galaxy, yeah? Do they want me to kill myself? What do they want me to do? I will never kill myself. I love myself. I deserve life. I believe in God, yeah? I believe God gave me this life for a reason, yeah? And I'm fighting for good. Truth is with me. God is with me, yeah? I said one lie to that woman about being a translator. I'm not a translator no more, yeah? I'm out of job now. I'm terrified. That's the truth, yeah? And I did not want to lie, yeah? I was caught off guard. It's the stupid thing. I was supposed to tell the truth anyway, yeah? Never justify lies, people, yeah? Even if you said a lie accidentally or for some reason, yeah, recognize this as a bad thing, yeah? Never justify lies. Lies are never justified, yeah? Well, I don't know if they ever might be to save a life or something, yeah? For me, yesterday it was like saving my life, not being suicidal, because I knew that if I'm going to tell the woman I'm jobless, yes, nobody's going to take a jobless person for a rant. And basically, you become a tramp on the street eventually. So that was my motivation to tell her I was a translator, though I'm not, yeah? But I'm an honest person, people. I hate lying. I'm not going to lie again, ever, yeah? Like the thing with the translator, it actually hurt me, yeah? I'm a brilliantly honest person, yeah? I'm not supposed to tell a single lie ever, yeah? I'm not gonna to. I'm not gonna do. Yeah, I'm an honest person. So yeah, I believe in God. Truth is on my side. Yeah, I know I'm right. But the problem is I do not know how to survive in this. What am I supposed to do in this? Yeah. I don't know. Nobody protects me. Nobody defends me except for God. And I don't know what to do. Right now, I think I'll just go back to the dormitory for migrants. That's a police dormitory. Though I was abused there, though I believe those police are criminals, but I still am going to go back to them. I don't know if they're going to take me, yeah, back there. Or if I'm going to be abused physically further, yeah, which I need to expect, yeah. And I'm terrified as hell. It's going to be hell months for me before those people negate me. And I don't know. I'm going to have to continue to be trying to find a job. Yeah, I'm very skeptical. Very, very skeptical about the outcome of this, yeah? I almost completely ran out of money. So I still have a little left for the ticket to yet another country that's further away from Russia that I'm gonna try, if I get it here, yeah? I'm gonna go to the country that's further away from Russian border. The further the better. But in Europe borders, yeah. So people, I don't know. I don't know. I'm so scared. It's incredible. It's unbelievable what's going on. It's some kind of absolutely outrageous situation, yeah, where a crime victim cannot survive, where people are killing her. Well, yeah, I'm scared.